Do you remember your first love? I don't just mean the person, I mean that phase of life when things were slower, when you didn't analyze every feeling, when love felt simple, even if it was messy. Yeah, that time. I think about it sometimes. I met my first love when I was still in school. Nothing dramatic happened, no movie moment. I just noticed her one day. She sat a few rows ahead of me, borrowed a pen, laughed with her friends. That was it. The first time she spoke to me, I barely said anything back. But my heart was racing, and I didn't even know why. We started talking slowly, between classes, after school, about random things that honestly didn't matter. But somehow, everything mattered. I still remember the first time I held her hand. It wasn't planned. Our hands just touched while we were walking, and neither of us pulled away. That moment stayed with me longer than most conversations ever did. Our first kiss, awkward, a little rushed, definitely not perfect. But I went home that day feeling like something had shifted inside me. Back then, the internet wasn't everything. No constant texting, no stories, no last seen. So I wrote letters, actual handwritten letters. I'd sit there thinking about what to say, cross things out, rewrite them, and then wait. Sometimes for days, just to see her reaction. I waited for birthdays, for anniversaries, counted days instead of notifications. I put effort into everything. Changed my schedule just to see her for a minute. Waited outside her class pretending I wasn't actually waiting. And yeah, we hid the relationship from our friends. Not because I was ashamed, but because it felt too personal, too special. Of course, we fought too. Our first fight was over something small, something stupid. But I remember how heavy my chest felt that night, how wrong everything felt. And then the relief, when we talked again, that was another first. The first time love hurt, and came back. We grew together, not perfectly, not smoothly, just honestly. Until one day we didn't. Nothing dramatic happened. School ended. Life changed. Dreams started pulling us in different directions. And suddenly the person who knew everything about me wasn't there anymore. Life after that felt strange. I moved on, at least on the outside. But some things stayed. Songs hit differently. Memories showed up late at night. New connections never felt as innocent. And it took me a long time to understand why. You don't miss your first love because they were perfect. You miss them because that was the first time you loved without fear. Before walls, before caution. Before you understood how much losing could hurt. Life after your first love isn't about replacing them. It's about becoming someone else. More aware, more careful, more real. And when love comes back later, it doesn't feel the same. It feels calmer, steadier, not because it's weaker, but because you are stronger. Your first love shows you what love can feel like, but it's not meant to be the one that defines your whole life. Life after your first love isn't emptier, it's deeper. Because now, I don't just love with my heart. I love with memory. And honestly, if any part of this felt familiar, if it took you back to someone, or to a version of yourself you haven't thought about in a while, drop a comment. I will read them. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.